Hi, this is Bob Pandolfo, and welcome to another edition of Handicapper's Corner and the Grand Adventure. And on behalf of the USTA, thanks for tuning in. My picks, again, will be on the USTA website and at www.ustrotting.com, and it'll show how I wagered on these races. But I'm going to talk about a couple of the races here on this video. One of the races is at Maywood Park tonight, and that is in the 8th race. The horse I'm picking is Western Leader. The thing I want to mention about this horse, sometimes there are short comments in the program, and sometimes these comments can be very important, especially if you didn't see the race. And this particular horse, Western Leader, tonight in the 8th race at Maywood, the short comment is moved at quarter. Now that is very significant because this horse was first over in his last race, and this shows that after the quarter pole he moved out, so he was out on the second turn. He was actually first over for 3/4 of a mile. Now, a lot of times when people look at first over trips, they concentrate on the time of the third quarter. But look at the time of the final quarters, too. And to me, that is the most significant. And this horse paced his final quarter in 28 3. First over from the quarter. So he's first over 3/4 of a mile, came home in 28 3. And that shows a lot of class and fitness. And that's why I'm picking Western Leader in the 8th race at Maywood tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow night I also have a selection at Balmoral in the first race. Now, the thing I want to talk about here is a brush. You've often heard the term brush, which means that a horse accelerated on his move. I have a term I like to call power brush. Now, a power brush, to me, the way I define it, is a horse that gained 5 or more lengths in his brush. This particular horse, Dare to Do Great Things, was an improving 2-year-old. Gained 6 3/4 lengths in his power brush. So he had this huge move to get to the lead. And then he gave up the lead and yielded, and then he came back on in the stretch. Now, the reason why this is significant is that you very rarely see a horse make a power brush, give up the lead, and then come back on and win. Normally, with a power brush, the horse will clear, and either he's going to tire in the stretch or he's going to hang on for the win. But to give up the lead and then come back and re-rally, you very rarely see throughout the course of a year a horse make a power brush, gaining 5 lengths or more in his move, and then re-rally after giving up the lead. The only disadvantage here is that he's a 2-year-old racing against some older horses, against some 3-year-olds, but I did save an exacta box with the 3-year-old I'm worried about. But still, it looks to me like Dare to Do Great Things has just improved sharply, and the fact that he did something that very few horses do, especially at a level like this in non-winners of 2, where he re-rallied after that big move, and that's the reason why I like Dare to Do Great Things at Balmoral. Now, I want to mention one other race. The 10th race tomorrow night at Yonkers is the Messenger Final. I didn't put this on the Grand Adventure, but you got to see this race. If you can get an opportunity to watch this race on TV or on video or live, Shadow Play and Some Beach Somewhere, boy, that's a great matchup. I picked Some Beach Somewhere and Shadow Play second, but I think Shadow Play can be tough. This is a real game colt. The last time they raced against each other, Some Beach Somewhere did win, but Shadow Play had a post 8 in that race. So this is a great matchup in a Messenger, and try to watch that race. So anyway, for Bob Pandolfo and the Grand Adventure, on behalf of the USTA, thanks for tuning in.